So the libertarians have this thesis of liberty, and that's all we want. But I want to ask the question, is that the same as the liberty of Thomas Jefferson, of life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness? So let's look at the libertarian idea of liberty. So this is a book called Hooked, How to Build Habit-Forming Products. And the whole thesis of this book is how you too can build a new Snapchat, right? And this is the matrix that Nir Eyal describes for how to build these products. So you have a trigger, and then an action, and then a reward, and then an investment. And the investment is back in the platform. Looks very much like the Skinner box we all studied in Psych 101. So I'm more interested in what does it mean to be human. I don't think that the person addicted to Snapchat walking down any of these walkways here, running into light poles or running into me as I'm trying to avoid them, I don't think they have agency. And so this is what my favorite philosopher, Epicurus, said was what it meant to be human. The company of good friends, the freedom and autonomy to enjoy meaningful work. Well, are we beginning to lose that? And could we really lose that in the next 20, 30 years? And finally, the willingness to live an examined life with a core faith or philosophy. This is not a philosophy. Ayn Rand's definition of freedom is to ask nothing, to expect nothing, to depend on nothing. So what is to be done? King said, our scientific power has outrun our spiritual power. We have guided missiles and misguided men. So we in an educational institution have to think about what is the moral content of the role and the way we're teaching. Are we here to just prepare you for the Shark Tank? Or are we here to give you a humanistic liberal arts education that gives you a whole notion of what it means to be human and gives you some sense of the past? And we've begun to think about these other competencies, which are not competencies that the libertarians believe in, such as empathy, adaptability, intellectual curiosity, cultural competence. And we think those are important. I also think that the government has a real role. We're going to see a battle royal in the next year and a half over net neutrality. You think that the FCC has settled that question? It is not settled. They're going to be sued by Comcast. They're going to be sued by everybody. And even our friends in Chattanooga who got the right to extend their municipal fiber network out into the hinterlands because people don't have broadband are getting fought by Comcast and the local things.